What is up? What is up? I am back with another video. I'm sorry I took so long to make this video. I've been kind of busy, which I always say, and I'm sorry. I actually just got off work, but I was actually gonna make this video like 2 days ago, but then I couldn't because I had to tell somebody something before I made this video, and then I was gonna tell them, and then my mother busted me out, so she kind of ended up telling them, but it was told either way. So it is story time today. Yay. So let me tell y'all. 6 months ago, I was in cosmetology. That's what I majored in college. I'm actually still in college, but I finished cosmetology. But anywho, so yeah. So I was in class or whatever, and I'm not really sure when it happened, but at some point I lost my ring in class. And I thought I just left it at home. I always put it in my jacket pocket, which is a bad, habit. But that's what I did. I always put it in my jacket pocket. So I went, to put my hand in the jacket pocket, and it wasn't there. And I was like, okay. So I was like, I just left it at home. It's fine, or whatever. So I got home that weekend, not weekend. I got home that evening, and it wasn't there. So I was like, okay. So I was like, it's fine. I'll just, I just probably put it somewhere that I usually don't. I'll find it later. Because I was kind of really stressed out. I was trying to finish, because it was like October or so. So I was trying to, make sure I graduated on time and everything. So I really wasn't thinking about it. I was like, I know I didn't take it nowhere. It has to be somewhere in this house. So fast forward, I really did not look for it at all. Fast forward to January. So January, I'm like, okay, let me start looking for this since I'm done with cosmetology and I finished and everything. Everything's fine. Let's start looking for this ring. So where did I look first? The first place I looked is my car. I was like, I always put stuff in my car and just leave it there. So I cleaned out my whole car or whatever, didn't find it. Okay. Then I'm gonna get a little stressed out now. So after I cleaned out my car, like a week or two later, I cleaned out my whole room. My whole entire, it took like 2 days. Like, no lie. My whole room. And what did I do? I think I moved my dresser. I moved my bed. I moved everything. I went through all my jewelry. I went through all my coats. I went through my closet. Everything. Didn't find it. Now I'm really freaking out. I was like, oh my God. I was like, Mama, I can't find this ring nowhere. It's like February now. I was like, I can't find this ring nowhere. Like, oh my goodness, I'm freaking out. I was like, he's going to kill me if he finds out I lost his ring. And she's like, you might as well just go ahead and confess. You ain't found it in 3 months, 4 months, you might as well just confess. And I was like, nope, not me. He ain't noticed. I'm not saying nothing. So I'm still, just hoping I can find it. So I think in March, I went back to the school and I asked if I could look, around the room and see if I can find it, just, I don't know. I felt like it just went under a cabinet or something. Nobody saw it. So I looked there and everything. I still didn't find it. And I was like, Lord, what am I going to do? I was like, okay. And so I told my mama they didn't find it in the class or whatever. And she's like, well, I guess you're going to just go to a pawn shop and try to get one that looks just like it. And I was like, really, Mother? Really? I was like, I'm not going to the pawn shop. I want my ring, not no random ring that somebody found. So we're still looking or whatever. And so 2 days ago, April, I had actually just left class, my intro to healthcare class. I had just left it. And I went to the store and I got some almond oil. And then I was leaving Walmart, the Walmart parking lot. I didn't get it from Walmart. But I was leaving the Walmart parking lot and my head was just like, just go back to the school. Like, just go back to the school. And I was like, but it's probably not there. And they were like, just go back. My head was like, just go back to the school. I'm telling you, Tori, just go back to the school. So I was like, fine, I'll just go back to the school. It's just going in my head. I'm just going to go. So I went and I went to the front office and I asked the lady back there, I was like, hey, do y'all have a lost and found? And she was like, what are you looking for? I was like, I'm looking for a ring. And she's like, well, I'm not sure if anybody said anything about losing a ring. I mean, finding a ring. And I was like, well, it would have been a while ago or whatever. I just want, check. I know people don't really turn in rings like that, but just, just to see. And then she asked me what the ring looked like, and I was like, well, it has a ring of, I was like, it looks like an engagement ring, but it's not. And it has one big ring in the middle, one big diamond in the middle, and it has two on the side. And that's all I could remember. I haven't seen it in 6 months, I mean. So she starts looking, she starts pulling out stuff, and she pulls out this big old ring, and I'm like, no, that's not it, or whatever. And then I started losing hope, and I was like, nobody will turn this ring in. And then she pulls up another one, I was like, no. And then she pulls up this third one, and I'm like, and she's like, well, this isn't it. And I was like, hold up, rewind, let me see that. And I started looking at it, and I was like, oh my God, this is my ring. And I flipped out, I swear to God. I started babbling. I started saying all this stuff. I was like, bro, I lost this 6 months ago. My brother gave me this ring. He was going to kill me if he found out that I lost it. Oh my God, you just like made my whole day. Like, this is the ring. I was like, you just made my whole freaking day finding that. Like, she just don't know how, like, oh my God. And like, I just wish I could find who turned it in, because I was just so flabbergasted. I didn't think I was going to find it ever. I thought he was just going to have to be mad at me. But I found the ring, and I was so happy. And so I was going to actually record that night I found it, so you can show all the excitement, because the day I found it, I was like jumping off the walls, like so happy. But I hadn't told my brother yet that I had lost it this whole time. So I was like, I'm not going to record it yet. Because I was like, then I'll have to call him before I post it. And I'm like, no. So I went to see him yesterday. And I was going to get to it. I was going to bring it up. And then my mother was like, have you confessed yet? And I'm like, really? Are you serious? But he didn't react like I thought he would. I thought he was going to like blow up on me. Hey, Tony, I know you're probably going to watch this. But he didn't blow up on me, and I was happy. But yeah. So, yeah, probably a word of advice. If you want to buy me a ring, don't buy me an expensive ring, because I lose stuff a lot. And I told him, I was like, I'm not going to lose it. I'm not going to lose it. And I felt so bad for losing it. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know. I love rings, though. I buy rings all the time. I buy, like, little $5 rings, though, just so I don't feel bad if I lose it. But, yeah, that was, what is it? Couch Talk with Tori. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I would love you forever, and like it and comment, and, I'll try to post another video soon. And I think that's about it. Love you, mean it.